So things are really starting to heat up on the Sam Bankman-Fried front, and we're not even to the court hearings yet. So this week has been absolutely crazy. There's been tons of money that was seized from Sam, and there's even been speculation that he might be trying to coerce witnesses. And that is what we're going to be covering in this video. So to kick it off, I've got a tweet from Unusual Whales. It says, this week, prosecutors have seized $50 million from Sam Bankman-Fried's account in the tiny rural Washington state bank, the Farmington State Bank, where last year he purchased an $11 million stake in the bank itself. This is the bank. And as you can see here, it is a tiny bank. Apparently the bank only has like 3 employees. It's been around a really long time, but you got to wonder, why is a guy like Sam Bankman-Fried stashing $50 million in this bank? Well, just from my observation, to me, this screams, Sam trying to hide money. Because if you guys remember back, before he was even arrested, Sam talked about only having $100,000 in his bank account, which we obviously know was an outright lie, because not only did he post a $250 million bail, but now he's also getting money seized from this bank, which was directly linked to Sam. From my understanding, there was no connection to FTX. This was actually Sam's money. So again, to me, this is a safe haven basically for Sam. He's trying to get around some things, and he figured by picking a small bank, he'd be able to hide the money there, which obviously did not go so well. On top of that, there was also, I think it was around $450 million of Robinhood shares that were also seized from Sam. Now, I'm not sure if those were owned by Sam. I know that he had used customer funds to purchase those shares, so I'm imagining they'll be given back to FTX to divvy up in the bankruptcy. But yeah, so again, lots and lots of money taken from Sam. I think it was roughly $500 million, $500 million taken from Sam. And again, it's just kind of funny when we're talking about a guy who claimed to only have $100,000 to his name not that long ago. And I'm sure that there's probably more hidden out there, such as, crypto wallets that we don't even know about that Sam probably has money stashed in. So yeah, pretty interesting. On top of that, we got a tweet from DB Tier 10K, who is a very reputable account on Twitter. They post a lot of good news headlines, and it's usually vetted sources. So, again, we can be pretty confident that this is real. And it says, Sam Bankman-Fried, it says reconnecting is the title of the email. And we can see here, it says, hey, and then they black out the name. I know it's been a while since we've talked, and I know things have ended up on the wrong foot. I would really love to reconnect and see if there's a way for us to have a constructive relationship. Use each other as resources when possible, or at least vet things with each other. I'd love to get on a phone call sometime soon and chat. And this is allegedly to witness 1. So this is Sam trying to reach out to a witness to have a conversation, which I'm very sure we know how that conversation would go. Like, look, you say this and I'll say this. Again, this is just me speculating, but it is pretty suspicious that Sam would be reaching out to witnesses. And from my understanding, it is a total violation of his parole. I don't think he is allowed to even be that is definitely illegal, especially when you're talking about an ongoing court case. So again, yeah, we'll see what more comes of this. If this ends up being a bigger thing that does violate his parole, and we don't know. I guess we'll see. He also tried to link up with John Ray in NYC. And John Ray is the now acting CEO of FTX. He's handling the litigation of the company, the bankruptcy. So Sam is reaching out to John Ray, and it says, "Hi, Mr. Ray. I know things haven't gotten off on the right foot, but I really do want to be helpful, whether on funds or anything else. Hopefully it's just you guys moving the funds. I'm assuming you've heard I'm in NYC for the next day. I'd love to meet up while I'm here, even if just to say hi. In case you are available, I'm free before noon Eastern Standard Time, or from roughly 4 to 6 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, in the city." And then before that, we can see another email to Mr. Ray from Sam, and it says, "Mr. Ray, I've seen these reports," and he puts a Cointelegraph article. "If this is your team moving the assets to custody, great. If not, I worry it might be a hacker, possibly the same one as a month and a half ago." So obviously, as we can see here, John Ray is not getting back to Sam, which, again, I've said this in previous videos, but I don't really know why you would. You know, if you're John Ray, you want to create that separation there. You don't want to be associated as a guy who's working buddy with Sam Bankman-Fried, especially if you know, as things continue to come out on Sam. Again, I think it's very smart for John Ray to put the divider there and say, nope, you know, I'm not having any conversations with you. Again, makes a lot of sense. And then down here, he's talking about there was more funds that were moving around FTX, and says that he worries it might possibly be the hacker, which I don't know if we ever found out who the hacker is. I'm a little suspicious of this whole hacker situation because too much has been lining up. I'm not saying it's Sam, but it does feel like an insider somewhere, that whole hack situation. And the fact that it hasn't been found yet is a little suspicious to me. And again, I just thought it was interesting that Sam was reaching out to Mr. Ray on this. So, yeah, guys. So some stuff is getting pretty juicy on the Sam Bankman-Fried front, and it's pretty wild that we haven't even, like I said, we haven't even gotten to the court hearings yet. So there's been, from my understanding, no anything on that front, which obviously, you know, as that comes, I will be sure to let you guys know what is going on that front. But wanted to share this with you guys because it's sort of come out of the woodwork. You know, we haven't heard much on Sam in a while, and then boom, you know, he's gotten lots of money seized, and then now there is speculation that he might be trying to coerce witnesses, which is obviously, again, highly illegal. So, guys, if this is your first time to the channel, please like and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you all next time.